Happy holidays, happy holidays. I know. A lot of people probably clicked out just because I did that. And you know what? If that was you, I didn't want you here anyways. So something has quickly been taking over the internet. And if you haven't seen it by now, that means you're just not online. And that is the Ralph Lauren Christmas aesthetic. It is quite literally everywhere. It's on the news. It's not on the news, but it is on like every social media platform possible. And today we're going to talk about it. I'm going to be doing a full deep dive into the Ralph Lauren Christmas aesthetic and how to bring it into your home. Now, the Ralph Lauren aesthetic in general is already just gorgeous, and I did do a video deep diving into that aesthetic. If you want to check it out, here you can. But around Christmas time, the Ralph Lauren decorating style is also just as beautiful. This aesthetic is timeless, luxurious, and it's cozy with a touch of equestrian. It blends New England tradition with English countryside. Imagine a leather couch with tartan. Is that actually how you say it? Tartan? It sounds a little stupid when I say it. You know what? If I say it wrong, then you guys can blow up the comments for it. Imagine a leather couch with tartan throw pillows, roses as a centerpiece on top of a plaid tablecloth, garland laid across a fireplace mantle filled with velvet bows, surrounded by candle tapers to give off warm, cozy lighting. So to achieve this look, we're gonna need to start with a color palette, and it's pretty simple. The color palette for this, you're gonna stick to deep tones and neutrals. The core colors are going to be crimson red, hunter or forest green, navy blue, black, ivory, camel brown, or just brown in general, and brass or silver accents. As for textures and materials, you're gonna look for tartan and black watch plaid. You're also gonna look for velvet, wool and cashmere, leather, fur, crystal glass, and you'll have dark mahogany wood if you have any furniture. Of course, you need decor to kind of bring this all together, because even if you have the textures and the colors I mentioned, it's not gonna add up to Ralph Lauren aesthetic unless you have some very key things. Now, one of the most common decorating elements that you will see in the Ralph Lauren Christmas aesthetic is going to be roses along with magnolia flowers. Next are oversized floral arrangements, which Ralph Lauren does so well. These will consist of pine, berries, roses, magnolia flowers, some twigs, and pine cones. And not only will you see them, but they will typically be placed in a nickel goblet vase or even a trophy. Next, we've got ribbon and bows in red. That is right, not tartan. According to a designer that used to work for Ralph Lauren, he disclosed that, in fact, they did not really use tartan bows at all. But I will still add them to the list just in case you could find a way to tastefully use these. Next are brass bells. These are a really cool element. It definitely looks vintage, and you did see someone that did a little DIY of these, so you don't have to go out and buy the super expensive ones. The next one is gonna be wooden skis, and you can display these next to the Christmas tree, at the front door. Next, we've got pillowcases. I would look for pillowcases in red, velvet, tartan, houndstooth, and of course, tweed. And if you're gonna do anything around any holiday, switching up your pillowcases is the easiest and most inexpensive way to transform a space without doing a lot. Next, we've got throw blankets, and you're still gonna continue to look for all of these things in the textures and colors I mentioned before. Next is a teddy bear, the iconic Ralph Lauren teddy bear. How cute is this? It could be displayed on a couch underneath the tree. Next, we've got plaid or velvet stockings. Candle tapers, you can look for these in red, green, or even white. And if you want everything to look cohesive, you're gonna have to choose a wrapping paper that matches the aesthetic as well. So you're gonna go with tartan wrapping paper, or that is in the green or the red, or even the navy blue. Now, you can't forget pine garland. This would consist of those red berries and pine cones, and you're really going to make this garland look oversized, like as oversized as possible. Next, we've got glass candle holders, also known as hurricanes. Now, these run over $500 on the Ralph Lauren website. So I would highly recommend trying to find something similar at a thrift store because I guarantee you will. And next we've got any sort of horse decor or equestrian accents or even like trophies. You can look for these in the accent colors that I mentioned, such as brass or silver. And how cute are these stirrup ornaments that I found? And if you're trying to bring in all those tartan accents, definitely look for a bow tree topper in velvet or tartan. You could also trade out your lampshades or like DIY lampshades to really bring in that Ralph Lauren inspired aesthetic. You can look for crystal glassware, even horse artwork, add in a mistletoe, velvet Christmas tree ornaments, tartan Christmas tree ornaments. You can also start looking for vintage inspired items at a thrift store. And maybe I'll go and find some for you just to point out different items that you could find for yourself when you're like what to look for. Some main areas in your home that you can focus on to bring that Ralph Lauren aesthetic to life. The first area would be your fireplace mantle, or you can do a console table or a dining room table. You're gonna look for a tartan runner or a black watch plaid table runner. Add in some hurricane candle holders or something similar. Lay down your garland and make sure it is doubled up. Add some berries and pine cones and you're done. I'm gonna try to attach some ideas. I'm trying to build a vision for you in your head. Next, we are going to make an oversized floral arrangement. It's going to consist of laying down a tablecloth that is in tartan or black watch plaid. Then you're going to get a nickel goblet vase, or you can even look for a trophy. And I'm going to recommend going to thrift these because you can find them thrifting. The arrangement is going to consist of pine, berries, roses, and magnolia flowers, along with stiff branches that can stick out of it. It's going to be very lush and oversized and will really give that Ralph Lauren appeal. You could also make a DIY wreath that also features all of the stuff I mentioned before, like the berries, the pine cones, and then put velvet ribbons with them, or like one large ribbon. So those are just a few ideas. I just kind of wanted to give you something. And are you gonna be decorating in this style this year? Like, are you a fan or you're not a fan? I would love to hear your thoughts. Anyways, guys, that's it. I hope you guys found this helpful. Thanks so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next one.